the week. But hello everyone! I hope everyone is doing well. Barbara! Oh, you can hear the music! That's great! Trying to get any requests. I'll have to put make a Demodex playlist, I think. Hope you can all see me okay. This is my little work from home station, and with a horrible Demodex behind me. We've unfortunately gone back into lockdown again here in Melbourne, which is absolutely horrible, but we've got to do the best that we can to stay safe and healthy. So yeah, we're going probably into a 2-week lockdown. Hopefully it's not much longer than that. So things aren't great in Melbourne. Oh, thank you, Barbara. I think the camera's the other way around, so I feel like I've got a bit of a lazy eye this morning. But thank you. You're in California. I hope you guys are doing well over there in the US. I hear things are a lot better in terms of COVID. So you guys are, things are opening up again, whereas we've unfortunately gone the other way. But hopefully they can get on top of it and things can go back to semi-normal, what our new normal is. So welcome, guys. Big hello to all the new members of our groups as well. I'm live on the Hair Mites page, and this is being shared back to the group too. So hope you're well, Barbara, and anyone else, please feel free to comment on my video or any questions that you have. I'll try my best to answer them on the video. I think today I'm going to do some more, actually going to do some FAQs that have been on the group recently, so I might run through those. So, yeah, Demodex, oh goodness, what can I say about Demodex? A lot, as I do. So, if you haven't seen me before, my name's Emma Jones. I'm a Demodex care consultant at Ungex. I've been with the company for some time now, so I hear new stories every day about what Demodex mites can cause, and I tell you what, it's a lot, that's for sure. So if you don't have it, if you're new and just joined the group and wanted to know more about Demodex, please also jump on our website, ungexau.com. We have a great plethora of information across our website. What we do, where we are, we're based in Melbourne, Australia, our headquarters, and we've been killing Demodex since 2011, so a long time. You can read all about us, how we started, our founding manager, he had Demodex himself, so we know what we're doing in terms of Demodex. Hello, thank you for joining. So yeah, Demodex mites, they are this horrible thing behind me here. They're a microscopic parasite, and they are very hard to see with the naked eye because they are microscopic. And the thing is, they are a very common mite. So we all have a microscopic, these types of mites. It's just when they're in very low numbers, they're not so much of an issue. So we can hardly feel them at all. But when they get into a high population density, that's when we can begin to feel them, and they can start to cause a lot of problems. Ongoing skin problems, such as rosacea, hair loss, hair thinning, acne, blepharitis, dandruff, flaking of the skin, large poring of the skin, aging of the skin. I know we age naturally, but they can cause, because they eat off our sebum and our oil. As you can see, that's what they look like under the microscope. So they're very horrible. There's two types that live in the human body, Demodex brevis and Demodex folliculorum. So the folliculorum lives in our hair follicles, and the brevus are the ones that live in our skin. I always forget that big girl behind me there too. So we do microscopic tests. We unfortunately aren't doing them at the moment because of COVID at headquarters. But you can have a look on our YouTube channel. We've got some great videos on there. I sometimes do a walkthrough of our visual catalogue as well, to show some of the microscopic tests that we do. And I know it's quite hard for you guys in the States, you know, in terms of getting treatment for demodex. Our largest client base are you guys in the States, not to say everywhere else. We do treat globally. I have customers in lovely Peter in Germany over there. Sorry, Hungary, Peter. You're in Hungary. Iceland, Finland, Singapore. So demodex don't stick to one country. But yeah, but our biggest, probably one of our largest client base is you guys in the US. So it doesn't give much hope, you know, in terms of getting the right treatment for demodex. I'm going to get into, so they cause all these ongoing, especially ongoing skin problems. So what happens is with demodex, they feed primarily off our sebum and oil. So that's their yummy source of food. So all that oil that helps our skin to grow, that helps our hair to grow, that's their main source of food. So basically what they do is eat away at all that good sebum and oil, and then the skin becomes very inflamed because not only are they eating all that oil, that good stuff, they also release bacteria on the skin. Cute, thank you for the likes. That's really cute. So you're not only dealing with these horrible things creeping and crawling all over you, you're also dealing with a lot of that bacteria, which can then cause that build-up of rosacea and acne in the skin's pores. So they can cause a lot of these ongoing issues. Another way to find out is you can do our demodex quiz. It's on our website. It takes about 5 minutes, and that little questionnaire that we ask is, you know, what have you been doing, what have you been putting on your skin that can really determine that these populations could have gotten in these higher infestations because what you're doing to your skin. Because unfortunately people that overwash, if we overwash the skin, while it's good, you can strip the skin of its natural oils. And look, unfortunately, it is common when having skin mites, you just want to clean and clean and clean your skin. But unfortunately, more cleaning does more harm than good. So basically, you know, from that quiz, we ask you what you're putting on your skin, any moisturizers, makeups, topical ointments and stuff like that. They just have oil-based properties, so there is a high probability that you've probably been feeding them without even realizing. I know a lot of people, especially hair loss and stuff like that, you know, if you're using a lot of hair loss treatments trying to regrow the hair, it's like you're feeding them without realizing, so that hair can't grow. So we need to get rid of the mites so your skin can come back to its natural vitality and health. And that's definitely not an easy thing, that's for sure. I know a lot of people out there use a lot of harsh chemicals on their skin and stuff like that. I'm just going to read some stuff from the group. I think that might be useful for today. So thank you so much, like you guys on the group. We created the group to give you guys a platform to talk about it, because we know how isolating having mites can be. You know, you don't want to tell people that you're suffering with skin mites, that's for sure, and they are contagious. So they can transfer through skin-to-skin contact through the oils in our skin. They do live off the body for 52 hours. So in that 52-hour time frame, there is also that chance of them cross-transferring, say, off your body onto your bedding, a couch, you know, wherever you're sitting, and then if someone else is sitting where you've been for a long period of time, depending on their skin type, their immune system, you know, they could be at that high risk of higher populations as well. So there's a lot, unfortunately, to factor in with people who have higher populations. The immune system is number one. If you do have a compromised immune system, unfortunately, you might just be more at a higher risk of having higher populations as well. And skin sensitivity, if you've got super sensitive skin, you know, you're just more of a magnet for them, unfortunately, as well. You know, no two people are the same when it comes to skin, so everyone's, even though you might be reading stuff, because we understand this, you know, you're the one that does the research, which we totally get it, you know, a lot of people out there researching different stuff to help treat demodex. It can be misleading a lot of the time, because just because you read something about demodex is happening to one person doesn't mean it's not necessarily happening to you. And especially when it comes to dermatologists and stuff like that, they just know how to treat for symptoms. You know, they know how to treat for dermatitis and all that, and acne, etc., etc. They just don't know how to effectively treat for mites, which is can be the underlying symptom to a lot of these problems. So a lot of the time on the group, there's topical ointments and stuff like that. Look, they can work for some people just for a short-term period, because what happens is you're not only dealing with the mites that are coming to the surface of the skin, because they live in our hair follicles, deep under our hair follicles, you're also dealing with thousands of eggs that they lay under the follicle as well. So, you know, it's the life cycles of them that is evident that they are there. So, of course, eggs hatch. That's what happens, unfortunately. So they are the most active at night. So if you do have more symptoms at night, if you're, you know, feel more itching and creepy crawling at night, that's probably likely that's them. It's not to say you mightn't feel it throughout the day. They're just more active at night. Nighttime's the right time, so to speak. So that's when they come out to play and mate and have a party, and then breed and lay the eggs back under the hair follicles. So the life cycle is what we at Ungex work in to get those populations to a minimal level. Unfortunately, look, as far as we know, demodex aren't curable, because I'm not a skin specialist, but just from what I've learned in my job, we do need, you know, a microscopic, there's things in our body that are good for us, right? That helps bacteria and stuff like that. But unfortunately, these mites, when they're in a high gang, and it can be a lot for a lot of people, from scalp to toe problems, unfortunately, they become harder and harder to treat. So I know a lot of people, you know, you find you might go well with some treatments. I start itching every time I talk about them. But unfortunately, what we find is it's just a short-term thing, because in terms of topical ointments and stuff like that, the mites become resistant to it, and they tend to hide away under the hair follicles, so they become harder and harder to target. So how our treatment works is we work in these life cycles. Anyway, I just wanted to, I'll go on a rant as I do. So one of the questions on the group, I'll read this. I have a couple of questions for the group, need some advice. Does tea tree for mites need to be organic or just the essential oil? And for moisturizer, what is best for us when trying to eradicate an overload of mites? I know coconut oil. Is there anything else that does not promote them? Thank you in advance. Thank you so much for that post, Shelley, it was. So in terms of feeding the mites, as I said, a lot of moisturizers can have those oil-based properties. So coconut oil or castor oil are the known two oils that don't feed the mites. I do know on the group there is, you know, a lot of people promote like really great oils or other oils that are known to help kill the mites. It's just that while some of those oils are really good for the skin, it just has a high potential risk of feeding the mites because they just love that oil. So coconut oil or castor oil are two known oils for not feeding the mites. I personally feel like maybe they can't eat through when the coconut oil solidifies. I don't know. So in terms of the coconut oil, I know there's MCT, which is a really good coconut, high quality coconut oil. Even just like this, I got from, I use a bit of the protocol myself. That's a nice Indian coconut cold pressed oil there. You know, you can get them quite cheap as well. So I highly recommend, guys, if you know your skin is really dry, getting some coconut oil or castor oil. Coconut's a bit nicer on the skin, whereas castor oil is a little bit yucky, and you smell like a Tahitian princess. And we've had some great posts about the immune system as well. Thank you so much, Barbara. You're great. She talks about immune system and stress. Stress can really impact as well. I know customers, they feel like they go okay for a while, and then, you know, stress or anxiety can really, you know, it has such an impact on our body. So that can really add to more sensations, more movement and stuff like that. So a big part of our protocol, guys, and look, I know it's hard living with skin mites, and just try your best to not give them thought, because the more you think about it, the more you stress, it's just going to seem so much worse as well. But I totally understand. Look, it's easier said than done. You know, try and practice meditation or music. That's why I play some music. Anything to really just to boost that immune system is really important. So there's another post on the group, and she's posted her sore eyes as well. So my face is a riot. Please help. I have tried cutting out sulfur chemicals, tried pseudo-cream, tea tree oil, almond oil, and it's still there. So again, this is, you know, when it comes to mites, you try and do everything. I totally understand. A lot of the sulfur, creams, chemicals, sulfur especially, tea tree oil undiluted on the skin. What happens with using a lot of those type of products is it just really starts to strip the skin. While it can kill some of the skin, it's doing your skin more damage than good. So it's like you're just stuck on this cycle of trying to kill them, and then also really, you know, making your skin a lot worse. Exfoliating, I know a lot of people exfoliate. While that is good, you know, again, too much exfoliating and stuff like that can just really strip the skin's natural oils. So, especially what we do at Ungex, we've got to find that balance of your skin's oils, make your skin hostile for them, but also being gentle on the skin. So, oil-free products. Yeah, if you can get a hold of oil-free products, of course, that's excellent. I know there's more stuff out there now, like more water-based things, which is really great for not feeding the mites. So there's just a few. Lovely Kim was asking about our products on the group. She's got asked about, you know, anyone that had success. And look, there's some people in the group that, you know, have tried our products and they have some more complex issues going on as well. So, you know, unfortunately, killing Demodex isn't an overnight thing, you know. Our treatment system is a recommended time of 3 to 4 months. So if you're only going to use it for 2 months, you're not going to get the results you need to get, especially if these symptoms have been going on for a long time. It's going to take time to really work through these life cycles. And I wish we knew all the answers, but unfortunately I don't. So 3 to 4 months is our recommended treatment time. That's for someone who's suffering a high to severe infestation. But of course, a big part of what you get with our products is our care consultancy. So I'm with you every step of the way to make sure you're using the products correctly, because that's where the best results have been seen. So for some people, that have found that Ungex hasn't worked for them, they just haven't trusted the products or given the products time, which is the big thing we can't unfortunately give. But as long as you do it every night, I can trust you. You will see results, and it will feel endless. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that's for sure. All right. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Anyone notice activity increase with phone or electrical device use? This has been coming up a lot, actually. I'm not sure. It could be because Demodex don't like UV light. So this could be, I'm not techie or anything like that. But I know a lot of people I've been speaking to, when they're talking to me on the group and stuff, they're like, I can't talk for long, my phone is making them act up. I don't know. I really can't answer that question unless the devices have some sort of UV light in them. EOFY signals and light from the screen intensifies the crawling, which is quite interesting. Maybe put your settings on like a dim light. So again, a lot of topical ointments I'm seeing. Again, what that just does is, unfortunately, it doesn't help for the long term. And if you're using a heap of products altogether, and a lot of people on the group I can see, using 5 different types of treatments, they all begin to interrupt each other. So it just puts you back on this, like, it really staggers any process as well. So unfortunately what we find is, if I'm talking to someone, you've decided to go down the course of a topical ointment, etc. What we find 90% of the time, they'll use that and then they're coming back to us in like a month saying, I've still got these problems, if not they're worse than ever. So that's what we do. We work in these life cycles and the products are to be used every night. I know there's a lot of questions on the group about, and I've had it recently, about the skin taking time to heal. Hi, Sarah! Unfortunately, once you have an infestation of mites, the skin does become very vulnerable and very sore and, very, what's the word? The healing quality of the skin isn't as quick as it used to be, if that makes sense. So I know a lot of people out there, they're suffering with bites or insects coming onto them as well. And unfortunately, when you do have Demodex, you're a bit of a magnet, not just to Demodex, but environmental mites, or insects or anything like that. So, the more you pick at stuff as well, it's going to scar, you're going to transfer bacteria across your skin as well. So really try and avoid doing that. In terms of the skin healing, of course, that's your body that has to do that. Just try as best as you can to not pick and let it heal. Coconut oil will also help alleviate some of those sensations as well. Rubbing alcohol when the sores won't heal. In terms of rubbing alcohol, look, it will just make your skin dry, if anything. But if of course, if you've got infected sores and stuff like that, you probably would have to see a GP. Alright, so I think there's a few others. Just having a look at any more here. Yeah, a lot of people using heaps of stuff. Peppermint oil, magnesium salts, boiling hot water, boiling clothes, your bedding, your sheets and stuff in hot water. It is a big misconception that Demodex, if you boil your sheets and stuff like that in super hot water. I had someone that was blow drying their skin or torching their skin. Demodex actually love heat. So in terms of like the environment and stuff like that, putting your bedding, your pillows, your clothes, yourself in a hot wash, a hot cycle or the dryer really doesn't have any effect on the mites. It can, of course, some extreme temperatures will kill something. It's just not going to make much difference on the mites because they love heat, they love humidity, but they don't like the UV exposure, which is pretty crazy. So the best thing for the environment, and which we also, give you all these tips throughout treatment, is getting your pillows and all that stuff in the sun for at least a few hours a day. So don't waste a lot of time. A lot of people do, constantly wash and change their sheets like all the time. Your skin is more of a source for them. So they are actually easier to kill off the skin. It's your skin that's the source for them. So don't exhaust yourself by like putting in a super hot wash. Of course, practice good hygiene. We recommend. Well, I think that's probably Demodex. I'm just having another quick look. Okay, there's another question. What can help for scalp, nose, face, and ears relief? I know a lot of people have been feeling ears lately, which is crazy. So Demodex don't care about personal space. They love every orifice, unfortunately. So they tend to, as I said, they love heat. So they tend to migrate to hotter areas of the body. So, like the groin, the armpits, the scalp, the nose, the ears. I do know some people who have had Demodex in the mouth as well. Absolutely horrible. So, I don't know where to start, but I'm ready to get my life back to normal. We totally understand. Should I do a fogger in my home to help kill everything? Definitely, in terms of like the bigger environments, we help treat the skin, but our PDT spray will help with any environmental stuff, especially on your immediate surfaces. I've actually got some here at the moment. I think I'm using it. But our SDT spray is designed for... It is designed for more sensitive skin. So all those sensitive areas, the scalp, nose, face, and ears. Lauren, you can have a chat to me. You can use the SDT in those areas. So you simply just spray it. It is our mild spray, so again, it's made for more sensitive skin types. So for people that have just wanted to start off with something, I really recommend the basic kit or an SDT to begin with. That will help. And then our PDT, I actually must be using it and I put it somewhere else. I'm waiting on a new batch. Our PDT is our strongest product, so that will help to kill anything off in the immediate environment. It also has antiviral properties, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Our PDT has antiviral properties, especially for COVID at the moment, guys. Woo! It's really good to stop any extra bacteria from coming off your skin. I've been using it before I put my mask on. So it's a really good one. The PDT is our strongest product. We've won awards for best invention for our PDT. So that has so many extra benefits, especially at the moment. Because we're, this Indian variant is unfortunately in Melbourne and it's highly contagious. Obviously it's around the world as well, so we've got to be super careful and super diligent with keeping protected. So PDT will really help. So in terms of Lauren with scalp, face and nose, our SDT, which is like this spray, So the PDT and SDT are two main sprays to help kill anything, help killing those demotics. And the SDT will definitely help with the more sensitive areas. Okay, so someone did post, don't waste your money on Ungex. Well, we are realistic, and we hope to treat demotics for the long term. So it is an investment. We understand there's a cost involved. At the moment, we still have a really great end of financial year sale on, guys. So if you want to get on, we have 40% off. It's really good. It's our first 100 orders. As I said, sorry, I'm just reading something. A lot of people that don't have success with our products, they haven't used it for the recommended amount of time, unfortunately. That's what we find. So it is an investment, and we always help to get you what you need. We work within people's budgets as well. And, there's people out there that, unfortunately, people are going to say those things, but we just know how it works. I've seen it work personally. I have over 70 customers in treatment. I know Zariah is one of our lovely customers there, and she put in the hard work, and she still does. And, I think being realistic about demotics is number one, for knowing that you've got to be realistic with demotics, because it's not, as I said, it's not 100% curable, but we work to getting those populations to a minimal level. And we're realistic, and I care. I want you guys to get better. I know how hard it is having demotics. So, guys, any questions, please feel free to get in touch with me. Please do the quiz if you're new to the group. Thank you for all your questions on the group as well. Remember to get in. I would highly recommend getting a PDT, guys, especially with this 40% off sale. Our 40% off code is I should know this. I've been doing so many codes lately. It is 40 EOFY. End of financial year. So 40 EOFY. Get 40% off. It's a really good time, especially to invest in a bundle. Our bundle is for someone who's got a high infestation. This is a really good time to really get what you need, guys. And any questions, I'm always here in the group. If you want a free consultation, please PM me. My name's Emma Jones with a Z. You can also get in touch with us we've got a live chat feature on our website, ungexau.com. I think I might finish up for today. I also have so many things going through my head, and I hope I answered some of those questions, especially on the group there. And thank you so much again, guys. If it wasn't for you guys out there, and especially our customers, we know how hard you guys work at it, and thank you for your really great feedback and support on the group as well, because it's you guys out there that keeps us in business too, because helping you helps us, because we know how hard it is having demotics, and you're the one, in the end, you're the one putting in the hard work. We've just got the best tools for you. So but thanks again, guys. Stay safe, everyone. I'll probably do another live next week. We've got some new packaging with our products as well, so that's really exciting. So I'll jump on next week and show the new packages. We're working on some new stuff as well, so we don't stop here at Ungex headquarters. I'm very happy it's Friday. I have to have a rest from talking all things mites. I dream of mites. Thanks, Barbara. I hope you're well. And lovely to